Greetings, Stoic aficionados, and welcome back to our channel, Stoic Me Wise. Today we have a great episode for you as we explore Marcus Aurelius's wonderful concept of the nature of life. Before we get into these enlightening lessons, let's make sure these valuable lessons reach as many people as possible. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and like this video if you're eager to leverage knowledge and wisdom to enhance your life through Stoicism lessons. Now let's embark on this transformative journey. Today we dive deep into the heart of Stoicism, exploring Marcus Aurelius's wonderful concept of the nature of life. These principles are not abstract theories, but practical tools you can apply every day to build resilience and inner strength, and most of all, to understand the true meaning and value of our time, life, and our health. The wisdom of Stoicism offers profound insights and practical strategies to understand the essence of life, to be aware of the need to focus, and to have a clear life purpose that we can achieve with perseverance and self-control. Chapter 1. The finite nature of life. In the quiet reflections of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most profound insights that emerge is the stark reminder of life's finite nature. Every day, with the rising and setting of the sun, the balance of our remaining days diminishes. This sobering thought is not meant to induce fear, but to ignite a sense of urgency and purpose. In the embrace of Stoic philosophy, recognizing our mortality is the key to truly living. Understanding the limited nature of life. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditative writings, constantly returned to the theme of mortality. He pondered the fleeting nature of human existence, urging himself and others to reflect on the transient nature of life. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This poignant reminder serves to ground us in the present, encouraging us to focus on what truly matters. Life, as the Stoics teach, is a gift of limited duration. Every breath we take, every moment we experience brings us closer to our inevitable end. This realization is not meant to be morbid, but to instill a sense of appreciation and attentiveness. By understanding that our time is limited, we can begin to prioritize our actions and decisions, ensuring that they align with our values and aspirations. He highlighted two important aspects. First, the importance of making each day count. Recognizing the finite nature of life compels us to make each day count. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the value of living with purpose and intention. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This call to action encourages us to focus on personal growth and virtuous living, rather than getting caught up in trivialities and distractions. In our daily lives, it is easy to become ensnared by the mundane and the superficial. We often delay our dreams and aspirations, believing that there will always be more time. However, the Stoic perspective challenges this complacency. It urges us to seize the day, carpe diem, and to invest our energy in pursuits that bring meaning and fulfillment. Every moment is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to contribute to the world around us. Second, living with purpose and intention. Living with the awareness of our mortality brings clarity to our existence. It sharpens our focus on what is truly important and motivates us to act with purpose. Marcus Aurelius believed that every action should be undertaken with intention and integrity. He advised, "Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life." To live with purpose means to align our actions with our values. It means pursuing our passions, nurturing our relationships, and striving for excellence in all that we do. It involves setting goals that reflect our deepest aspirations and working diligently towards them, even in the face of obstacles and setbacks. Moreover, living with intention requires mindfulness. It demands that we remain present and fully engaged in each moment, appreciating the beauty and the challenges of life. By cultivating this awareness, we can avoid the pitfalls of regret and dissatisfaction, and instead find joy and contentment in our journey. Chapter 2. The impermanence of mental faculties. In the contemplative writings of Marcus Aurelius, one finds a deep and reflective meditation on the impermanence of mental faculties. As we journey through life, The inevitability of aging brings with it the stark reality that our cognitive abilities may diminish. This awareness is not intended to foster fear, but to inspire us to make the most of our mental powers while we still can. The Stoic view encourages us to recognize the fragility of our intellect and to use it purposefully and wisely. He indicated the following. First, the unpredictability of mental decline. Marcus Aurelius, ever the philosopher king, pondered deeply on the uncertainties of life, including the impermanence of our mental faculties. He noted, "The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perspective underscores the Stoic belief that we must be prepared for the natural decline of our mental abilities and adapt to these changes with grace and resilience. The unpredictability of mental decline serves as a humbling reminder of our mortality. No matter how sharp our minds may be today, the future is uncertain. We may face challenges such as memory loss, decreased cognitive speed, or other mental impairments. This uncertainty should not lead to despair, but rather to a heightened appreciation for the mental acuity we currently possess. It is a call to action, urging us to harness and maximize our cognitive abilities while they are still at their peak. Second, maximizing the use of our cognitive abilities. Recognizing the potential impermanence of our mental faculties compels us to make the most of them now. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This profound statement reflects the Stoic emphasis on the importance of our inner dialogue and the active use of our intellect. To live fully, we must engage our minds in meaningful and productive ways. Maximizing our cognitive abilities involves continuous learning and intellectual engagement. It means challenging our minds with new ideas, critical thinking, and creative problem solving. Whether through reading, writing, or engaging in stimulating conversations, we must strive to keep our minds active and vibrant. This mental exercise not only sharpens our intellect, but also enriches our lives with a deeper understanding of the world and ourselves. Furthermore, we should not shy away from tasks that require mental effort. Embracing complex challenges and pushing the boundaries of our knowledge can lead to significant personal growth. The Stoics believed that enduring hardship and embracing difficulties are pathways to developing a stronger and more resilient mind. By seeking out opportunities for intellectual growth, we prepare ourselves to face the uncertainties of mental decline with a fortified spirit. Third, the importance of continuous learning and reflection. Central to the Stoic philosophy is the practice of continuous learning and self-reflection. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the importance of introspection and the constant pursuit of wisdom. He stated, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." This call to look inward encourages us to reflect on our thoughts, actions, and motivations regularly. Continuous learning is not merely about acquiring knowledge, but also about cultivating wisdom. It involves understanding the principles that govern our lives and applying them in our daily interactions. By dedicating ourselves to lifelong learning, we keep our minds agile and open to new perspectives. This practice of intellectual curiosity ensures that we remain mentally active and engaged, regardless of our age. Reflection, on the other hand, allows us to internalize our experiences and learn from them. By examining our successes and failures, we gain valuable insights that guide our future actions. This reflective practice is essential for personal growth and helps us navigate life's complexities with greater clarity and purpose. Chapter 3. Dementia and the loss of self. The human condition, including the harsh realities of aging and the potential erosion of our faculties through illnesses like dementia. Dementia, a cruel thief of identity, strips away the very faculties that define our existence: breathing, feeding, imagination, and desire. Yet more critically, it erodes our proper use of self, the essence of who we are. In this chapter, we delve into the Stoic approach to maintaining self-awareness and duty in the face of such a formidable adversary: the impact of dementia on personal identity. Dementia is a condition that gradually diminishes the cognitive abilities that form the core of our identity. It disrupts our memory, muddles our thoughts, and ultimately can lead to a profound loss of self. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently pondered the transient nature of life and the faculties that compose our being. He understood that our mental faculties are central to our identity, stating, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." As dementia progresses, it can feel as if the essence of a person is slowly being erased. The memories that once defined their experiences fade, their ability to reason and imagine diminishes, and their desires and motivations become muddled. This loss of cognitive function can be deeply unsettling, not only for the individuals experiencing it, but also for their loved ones. The Stoic perspective, however, offers a framework for understanding and confronting this loss with grace and resilience. The Stoic practice of self-assessment and duty. Central to Stoicism is the practice of self-assessment and the commitment to duty. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of introspection, urging us to regularly examine our thoughts, actions, and motivations. He wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." This reflective practice is crucial for maintaining a sense of self, especially as dementia threatens to strip away our mental faculties. Self-assessment involves a continuous and honest evaluation of our inner state. It requires us to acknowledge our strengths and weaknesses, our virtues and vices. By engaging in regular self-reflection, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of who we are and what drives us. This practice helps anchor our identity, providing a stable foundation even as external circumstances change. Duty, in the Stoic sense, refers to the responsibilities we have towards ourselves and others. Marcus Aurelius believed that fulfilling our duties was essential for living a virtuous life. He stated, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." By focusing on our duties, we can maintain a sense of purpose and direction, which is vital for preserving our identity. Maintaining a sense of self through disciplined thought and action. Stoicism teaches that even in the face of cognitive decline, we can strive to maintain our sense of self through disciplined thought and action. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle is particularly relevant when confronting the challenges of dementia. Maintaining disciplined thought involves training our minds to focus on the present moment and engage in purposeful reflection. This can be achieved through practices such as mindfulness and meditation. By cultivating a habit of mindful awareness, we can enhance our ability to remain present and connected to our inner selves, even as our cognitive abilities wane. Action, guided by Stoic principles, is another way to preserve our sense of self. This means continuing to perform our duties to the best of our abilities, regardless of the challenges we face. Marcus Aurelius believed that living in accordance with nature and fulfilling our roles in society were fundamental to our existence. By remaining committed to our responsibilities, we uphold our identity and contribute to the greater good. Furthermore, the Stoic approach encourages us to accept the inevitability of change and loss. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs?" This acceptance does not imply resignation, but rather an acknowledgement of the natural course of life. By embracing the impermanence of our mental faculties, we can find peace and strength in the face of dementia. Chapter 4. Analyzing impressions and decision-making. In the rich tapestry of Marcus Aurelius's lessons, one of the most compelling threads is the Stoic emphasis on analyzing impressions and making informed decisions. Marcus Aurelius believed that our perceptions shape our reality, and that through careful scrutiny we can navigate life with wisdom and clarity. This chapter delves into the Stoic approach to assessing our duties and analyzing impressions, revealing how trained calculation and understanding can guide our actions and decisions. The role of rational analysis in Stoicism. At the heart of Stoicism lies the principle that rational analysis is essential for a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This underscores the belief that our thoughts and impressions directly influence our well-being. By applying rational analysis to our impressions, we can distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, enabling us to focus on what truly matters. Rational analysis involves examining our initial impressions critically and objectively. It requires us to pause and reflect before reacting to a situation. Marcus Aurelius encouraged this practice, advising, "Do not be perturbed, for all things are according to the nature of the whole, and in a little time you will be nobody and nowhere." By stepping back and analyzing our impressions, we can avoid impulsive reactions and make decisions aligned with our values and principles. Making informed and deliberate decisions. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of making informed and deliberate decisions. He believed that our choices define our character and shape our destiny. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, he urged. This call to action highlights the need for deliberate and thoughtful decision-making. To make informed decisions, we must first gather relevant information and consider various perspectives. This involves seeking knowledge, questioning assumptions, and being open to new ideas. Marcus Aurelius valued wisdom and understanding, stating, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By cultivating a habit of thoughtful reflection, we can ensure that our decisions are based on reason and insight rather than emotion and impulse. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us to align our decisions with our duties and responsibilities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Whatever anyone does or says, I must be what I am and show my true colors." This means staying true to our principles and fulfilling our roles with integrity. When faced with a decision, we should ask ourselves whether our choice aligns with our values and serves the greater good. By doing so, we can act with purpose and conviction. The practice of reflecting on and analyzing our impressions. Reflecting on and analyzing our impressions is a fundamental Stoic practice that Marcus Aurelius championed. He believed that by examining our thoughts and perceptions, we could gain greater control over our actions and reactions. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment, he noted. To practice this reflection, start by observing your initial impressions without judgment. Notice your immediate reactions and emotions. Then, ask yourself whether these impressions are based on reality or influenced by biases and assumptions. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Always bear in mind that very little indeed is necessary for living a happy life." By questioning the validity of our impressions, we can prevent unnecessary distress and focus on what is truly important. Additionally, consider the potential consequences of your impressions and actions. Reflect on how your decisions will impact yourself and others. Marcus Aurelius believed in the interconnectedness of all things, writing, "What injures the hive injures the bee." This perspective encourages us to think beyond our immediate desires and consider the broader implications of our choices. Engaging in regular self-examination is also crucial for this practice. Set aside time each day to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and decisions. Journaling can be a valuable tool for this purpose, allowing you to articulate your impressions and analyze them critically. Marcus Aurelius himself kept a journal, which became the Meditations, a testament to the power of self-reflection in guiding one's life. Chapter 5. Urgency and Attention to Life. In the profound reflections of Marcus Aurelius, the theme of urgency and attention to life emerges as a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, often meditated on the fleeting nature of life, urging himself and others to live with a sense of urgency and mindfulness. This chapter delves into the Stoic perspective on embracing life's impermanence, understanding the decline of mental sharpness with age, and practicing present-focused living to make the most of our finite existence, embracing a sense of urgency in life. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the acknowledgement of life's impermanence. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly reminded himself of the brevity of existence, writing, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This awareness of mortality is not meant to incite fear, but to inspire a deeper appreciation and urgency in how we live our lives. Living with a sense of urgency means recognizing that each moment is precious and irreplaceable. It prompts us to prioritize what truly matters and to engage fully with our present activities. Marcus Aurelius encouraged this mindset, stating, "Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life." By embracing this urgency, we are compelled to live with intention and purpose, making the most of our limited time. This sense of urgency also challenges us to overcome procrastination and complacency. It calls us to seize opportunities, pursue our passions, and act on our goals without delay. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This call to action emphasizes the importance of taking immediate and decisive steps toward our aspirations and values. The decline of mental sharpness with age. Another aspect of urgency in Stoicism pertains to the inevitable decline of mental sharpness with age. Marcus Aurelius was acutely aware of the fragility of human faculties, noting, "Our own bodily organs are not fully under our control, and our very soul, especially if it is greatly disordered, has little command over itself." As we age, our cognitive abilities may diminish, making it all the more crucial to utilize them while we can. Understanding this decline motivates us to engage our minds actively and continuously. It encourages lifelong learning, intellectual curiosity, and the pursuit of wisdom. Marcus Aurelius himself was a voracious learner, always seeking to deepen his understanding and refine his thoughts. He believed that nurturing our mental faculties was essential to living a fulfilling life. To combat the natural decline of cognitive abilities, it is vital to challenge our minds regularly. Engage in activities that stimulate critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving. Read widely, contemplate deeply, and engage in meaningful conversations. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By feeding our minds with rich and diverse experiences, we can maintain mental vitality and clarity, practicing mindfulness and present-focused living. Central to the Stoic philosophy is the practice of mindfulness and present-focused living. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the importance of being fully present in each moment, writing, "Confine yourself to the present." This focus on the present allows us to experience life more vividly and respond to challenges with greater composure and wisdom. Mindfulness involves paying attention to our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. It requires us to cultivate an awareness of our internal and external experiences, fostering a sense of connection and appreciation. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Receive without conceit, release without struggle." This principle encourages us to accept each moment as it comes, savoring its beauty and lessons. To practice mindfulness, start by dedicating time each day to quiet reflection. This could be through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply sitting in silence and observing your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius often engaged in such practices, finding solace and clarity in moments of introspection. By integrating mindfulness into our daily routines, we can develop a heightened awareness and a deeper sense of peace. Another aspect of present-focused living is aligning our actions with our values and priorities. Marcus Aurelius believed that living virtuously required us to act with integrity and intention. He wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This commitment to ethical living ensures that our time and energy are directed toward meaningful and purposeful endeavors. Chapter 6. Focusing on your own path. In the reflections of Marcus Aurelius, one of the most compelling themes is the importance of focusing on your own path. This Stoic teaching advises against wasting time on thoughts about other people, especially when those thoughts do not contribute to the common good. Instead, Marcus Aurelius emphasizes concentrating on one's own actions and purpose. This chapter explores this principle, providing insights into avoiding distractions, emphasizing self-growth and directing thoughts towards meaningful actions that align with your goals and values. Avoiding distractions. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the futility of being preoccupied with the actions and opinions of others. He urged himself to stay focused on his own responsibilities and to avoid being distracted by what others were doing or saying unless it directly pertained to his duties or benefited the greater good. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This statement highlights the importance of action over idle speculation. Distractions can come in many forms, including gossip, envy, and unnecessary comparisons. These distractions not only waste time but also divert our energy from what truly matters. By avoiding these distractions, we can maintain a clear focus on our own path and make significant progress towards our goals. The key is to be mindful of where we direct our attention and to ensure that our thoughts and actions are aligned with our purpose. Concentration on self-growth. Focusing on self-growth is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius believed that true progress comes from within and that self-improvement should be our primary focus. He wrote, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look there." This inner strength is cultivated through continuous self-reflection and dedication to personal development. Self-growth involves setting clear goals and working diligently towards them. It requires us to be honest with ourselves about our strengths and weaknesses and to take deliberate steps to improve. By concentrating on self-growth, we can build resilience, enhance our abilities, and achieve a sense of fulfillment. This focus on personal development not only benefits us but also allows us to contribute more effectively to the greater good. Chapter 7. Embracing Inner Virtue and Self-Sufficiency. Marcus Aurelius masterfully delves into the profound Stoic emphasis on cultivating inner virtues and achieving self-sufficiency. These concepts are pivotal to understanding Stoicism's pathway to a fulfilling and resilient life. This last chapter explores the essential virtues of self-control, highlighting how these internal qualities are the bedrock of true happiness. It also examines the Stoic belief in the self-sufficiency of the mind and the importance of rational decision-making, untouched by the allure of external validation. Inner virtue over external validation. Marcus Aurelius consistently reminds us that true happiness and fulfillment are found within, rooted in virtues such as justice, truth, self-control, and courage. These inner qualities provide a stable foundation for our lives, unlike the fleeting nature of external rewards and recognition. Marcus Aurelius writes, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This highlights the Stoic belief that our inner state, governed by our virtues, determines our well-being. The pursuit of external validation, through wealth, power, or social status, can often lead to disillusionment and instability. These external markers of success are transient and beyond our full control. In contrast, cultivating inner virtues provides a lasting sense of peace and fulfillment. By focusing on justice, we treat others fairly and create harmonious relationships. By embracing truth, we align our actions with honesty and integrity. Through self-control, we manage our desires and impulses, maintaining inner harmony. With courage, we face life's challenges with strength and resilience. Self-sufficiency. The Stoics believed in the self-sufficiency of the mind, asserting that it holds the power to maintain control over impulses and desires. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to look inward, asserting that our mind can rise above external circumstances. He states, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This perspective empowers us to take responsibility for our reactions and emotions, fostering a sense of self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency means recognizing that our happiness and contentment do not depend on external conditions. Instead, it is our internal state, shaped by our virtues and rational thought, that determines our well-being. By focusing on our inner world, we can cultivate resilience against life's uncertainties and maintain a sense of inner peace. Rational decision-making. Rational decision-making is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the importance of making decisions based on rational thought rather than being swayed by external praise, power, or wealth. He advises, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This reminds us to critically evaluate our perceptions and base our actions on reason and virtue. By relying on rationality, we ensure that our decisions align with our values and principles, rather than being influenced by fleeting emotions or societal pressures. This approach helps us stay true to ourselves and maintain integrity in our actions. By practicing inner control, we can maintain clarity and composure in the face of external challenges. This discipline allows us to stay true to our values and principles, even in difficult circumstances. Thank you for being a part of this exploration of Stoic principles. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like and notification bell, and drop a comment below. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. Until next time, stay wise, stay Stoic, and continue your journey toward a life of purpose and tranquility.